Welcome Leo and Soulmate. I am Key, and this is our doorway. As we walk through the doorway to the library of the Akashic Records, we're rediscovering what is our present gift to ourselves in the now going into the future. That will give us a preview of the portals and the dimensions that we will be creating in the now. So, let's begin. God, Gaia, God, Goddess. Mother, Father, what present gift from the Akashic Records is in store for Miss Leo and Soulmate for December 25th to 31st? What actions will be taking place emotionally, energetically for masculine and feminine Leo and their soulmate for December 25th to December 31st, 2018? What emotions will take place? Okay. Right. Masculine Leo, your present gift to yourself from the Akashic Records is that you are the high priest and priestess. You are a natural healer, a natural teacher. You connect people to their spirit, to their life calling, to their purpose. You allow people to find more about who they are and to be that whole person. Just like what I'm doing right now. You're helping others, masculine Leo. You're showing them by going into the Akashic Records and reminding people around you of who they are by the insight, information, and researches and resources that you have obtained. This has been in your family line for forever. Now, you know you are, but to feel confident in that is your gift. I'll leave information about High Priestess and Keykey's Doorway reference. You could definitely check it out. It has helped me to understand exactly what I'm doing right now. Wow, I just got lightheaded. I just went into a different dimension for a second when I gave you that information. Yeah, you are stepping into something very sacred and fulfilling to you. Feminine Leo, Miss Lioness, your present gift is understanding what is karmic relationships. A lot of times, for me, when I thought of karmic, I thought of it very negative, like, oh, I must have did something bad to get this type of relationship. Nah, not really. I found out, Miss Lioness, that karmic is something that we must learn in a relationship. Like, for me, I didn't like to speak my mind. You would think, like, if the master got the high priestess and I'm the high priestess as well, how would you not want to speak your mind? I wasn't like this all the time, guys. I was actually an introvert, very quiet. I felt the best thing to do is not say anything. Because the moment I open my mouth, it's always getting me conflicts, debates, or I'm taking the wrong way. So I'm just like, I'm tired of that. I just don't want to speak. Yet, from me not speaking, it made people feel like I didn't have a thought in the world, like I didn't have a mind. So what happened anyway is that they had to challenge me either way to see if I can even speak. Oh, they heard me speak like you hearing me speak right now. Yet it allowed me to do that type of karmic relationship, allowed me to feel confident in speaking. I didn't feel confident in speaking. I felt like speaking is just another way for people to misjudge what you're saying and then use it against you, especially when it came to relationships. Now I see that that's not true. What you give in is what you give out, what you get in return. Because I wasn't speaking, I got the conflict. Because I didn't speak my mind, I allowed the person to assume what I was thinking and speak it for me instead. So I kind of pushed this person or pushed people in my world to be domineering, narcissistic, to tell me what to do. That's not who they naturally are, but because of my restraint, it causes a domino effect. So, Miss Leo, if you're concerned about relationships, look at the relationships you already experienced already. Do you know how far you have come? Do you know how mature you are now? Do you know how wise you are now? You know what you want. You know what you need in a relationship. You know what you cannot take, what you cannot stand, and will not tolerate. Why? Because you have relationships before this one. To see why that is. So when a new relationship comes your way and they're like, well, why are you so driven? Why are you always a go-getter? And you can explain, well, I realize in my relationships with people, when I'm not a go-getter, they don't know if they should be that go-getter. And a lot of times that creates the conflict. Compared to if I just became the go-getter that I naturally am, it allows other people to know exactly how they want to become that go-getter around me. Or, oh, why you don't give your heart to me? Well, did you earn it? Do you feel like you earned my heart for me to give it to you? If you don't, that would explain why you're asking me directly, then showing me it. See, this is things that you have learned through other relationships. Were they karmic? Who knows? Everything in our life is karmic because we had to walk, experience, and react to everything. And for us to get that counter reaction back, for us to learn what we can. This is what is your gift. You are wise. You are wisdom in human form. And you know what kind of relationship you deserve and want and will get. Because lioness, if I'm not mistaken, y'all the huntress. Y'all get the goods for the tribe to eat. Hear me now. All right now. I just wanted to remind you what you should know about yourself. I know you know this, but to have somebody tell you this, that gives me an honor, honestly. You know, I had a Leo as a mom. She's around me in spirit. She passed when I was 19. And I can tell you, at times I used to look at her like she's so domineering, so dominant. And you're a woman. Isn't that for the man to do? And she's like, oh. Let me show you the Discovery Channel. National Geographics, shall we? Before my brother, which is an Aries, showed me the National Geographics, my mom put me onto that real quick. Like, look here. Oh, you think the masculine is out there hunting? Oh, no, he knew who to keep in his herd. But it's the lions, the female lioness, and the other lioness that hunt. The lion is there to make sure to protect us from any other male suitors that's trying to creep up in the spot without his permission. You know? So, a female lion also has that masculine energy to act and hunt, yet they know they're feminine, so they use that strategy to navigate how they gonna hunt. That's what I learned from mama. This is what I'm telling you right now. You have the masculine, feminine, and soul in you. Walk in that truth. If you don't want a particular relationship, don't feel you will get it again. Don't deny yourself of a relationship either. This would be the time where if you're in a relationship, talking about your standards or talking about what you can stand for and why. What you cannot stand for and why. Well, let anybody that wants a relationship with you, whether it be friendship, a love ship, a career ship, a spiritual relationship, they'll know where you're coming from. They won't have to guess. Because when we both guess in a relationship, that's when the karmic begins. We don't want that. Oh, no, no. We don't want karmic relations. Especially when we don't know it. Man, that's like going in the seat. Somebody blindfolded you, put you in the seat, and they say, unfold it, unmask them, unmask the lioness. Oh, you on a roller coaster. Good luck. I thought I was sitting in the car. Nah, baby, you sitting on a roller coaster. Good travels. That's what a karmic relationship means to me. You think you sitting in the car, but you on a roller coaster. You thought, meaning you didn't see if that was a car. You didn't see if it was a roller coaster. You just wanted to wing it like your partner doing. And when you wing it together, y'all both gonna be on that emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. You don't want that. You want loving you is so much healthy. Loving you is loving me the same. Oh, I love. You want that. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. Soulmate. Send me your location and focus on good vibration. I don't want, all I need is you. Send me your location and transportation. Soulmate, Akashic Records present this as your present gift to you. You are a traveler. Whenever you get a chance, check out Scorpio's reading. You are a traveler, soulmate. And why not travel for the holidays? But as you're traveling, even through the travels, I feel like even when you purchase the ticket, talking to the ticket holder will brighten up their day. Even the person that guides you to your seat, you will brighten up so many. Every step you're taking to travel, the people you connect to, is going to remind you of why traveling is so important to you, soulmate. It's like if you had to go on a Greyhound, right? Or Amtrak. And Amtrak, that means you're going a good distance, right? Then you would have to have somebody that's sitting next to you. At some point, you're going to be talking to somebody. Even if it's the ticket holder. Or if it's the chef on the train. Everybody has a story on why they're traveling. It's like story time in school. Or like show and tell. Or talking about memories or the good old times. When you explaining your travels to another, or when somebody's explaining their travels to you, it will give you that rush of joy. Like, this is what I'm prepared to experience when I get there. Wow, I forgot all about my family. I forgot how crazy they are. I forget how cranked up they could get. I forget how they bring out the life in people. Oh, and that food, the music. Even if some people get gangster and bring out the instruments, you know, they do a soul train. They do remember when you had to do a soul train in the house? Remember that when we watched Soul Train, we did the Soul Train line in the house, or the electric slide. Now the electric slide is universal, like from Asia to Guyana to Kenya to Switzerland, from Russia turkey everywhere. You say the electric slide, they be like, okay, show me first. And when you do it, they be like, oh, I know what that means. Ow, we getting in the hustle. The hustle. The hustle. You are bringing out the Rick James in the situation. That celebration. Celebration. You're bringing out the celebration. How would you be bringing these emotions out, Trinity, emotionally, energetically this week? Especially starting on Christmas. Masculine Leo, you are in your house of Leo. You're in the 5th house of Leo. But rather than have the 5 of fire, you're using your willpower in navigating through your intuition. High priest and priestess, Leo. It's all about using the intuition. Our intuition connects us to the source within us, the source around us. Your emotions tell you the truth or the guidance of a matter. You know how when my mind's eye wants to give you this as an example. You have 2 cups here, right? But 3 spilled. Now, we could cry over spilled water. We can't say spilled milk because we're in the water right now. We could cry over spilled water. But you know what's funny about spilled water? That meant something wasn't good in that water. Or it wasn't needed at this time, so it had gone bad. It's like still water. If still water stays still for long, it can become bad because it has no movement. It has no air to go into it to breathe it, rebirth again. So when you have still water, sometimes you have to throw it out and replace it with clean water or new water. Or this water, new. You're seeing that holding on to things that you really don't need right now is weighing heavy on your heart. It's weighing heavy on your emotions. It's weighing heavy on your intellect too. You becoming the 2 of cups, which is the lovers. You love something, someone. Your will wants to express that to that person, to that place, to that thing. You know exactly what you want to speak on. Now's the time. Now's the time. Be confident in that. Your will is there. Your purpose, your drive, your desire, your determination is there. It wants your intellect and your intuition to connect, to ride and walk with you on it. So, if things are not turning out the way you hoped, maybe the way you were hoping is a hope. You were hoping because you felt it might not have been, that might be the only option. So we hope. When we hope, sometimes we think that's the only option. When in fact, that's not. So the cup had to turn over for us to see that there's something even better in store for you. It's something even more wonderful in store for you emotionally, energetically, intuitively, intellectually, spiritually. It's something waiting for you, way more than what you hoped to get. What you hoped to get was like an appetizer. What you're going to get is the meal and the appetizer. Isn't that better? You wanted this. You thought you were only made to get the appetizer. No. The people in your world want to give you the menu with the meal you picked out of that menu and the appetizer. Now that's a lot better than that. There, spill that cup over. You want a new one anyway. You want the one that really wants to give it to you. Crying over spilled milk. In the water? If I'm not mistaken, can't you mix water and milk to make it longer? Wider? Hey, maybe that's why I had to spill over. Like, now. You need the quality. You need the whole milk. You need that nutrients, not the diluted version. You worth more than that. You're worth more than that, masculine. Whenever you get a chance, check out Sagittarius reading. Feminine Leo. You are also in a fight with the 5th house. Again, just like your masculine counterpart, It's not fire but fire, because you know how to use your fire. You know how to use your desire. You know how to use your determination. You know how to use that dedication. You know how to use it. Now, it's saying, nah, baby, we ain't going to give you the ease. That's too easy. You know, you wouldn't understand what the karmic is about. You are emotionally, energetically experiencing your willpower in your environment. How your willpower wants to be seen in the environment. Again, it was felt in my mind's eye when I was explaining to you. How would a person know what you want and what you stand for if they never heard it from you? It took me to have intense relationships for me to find out I was the one making it intense, not just the other person. Their job was to be that partner for me. Now, how they was going to be a partner determined how my will wanted it to be. You understand? So when I didn't speak, that gave that person the will to speak for me. Somebody got to speak, else you would have a quiet room. If it's a quiet room, why would I need a person there when I could be by myself? That's what he's thinking. That's what she's going to think. Why do you need me when you have you by you? Why do you need me if you are satisfied with you? Not to say that when you need someone that you're not satisfied with yourself. It's just a continuation of your satisfaction to yourself. This in another person. How would you know that? Is by using your will on earth. Your willpower wants to be expressed on this earth. Your willpower being expressed on earth meaning vocalizing, okay, what you want, vocalizing why you want it, and why. Where does it come from for you to want that? You had to walk in this life to know why is it that you want a particular relationship. Talk about it. Your will, is it concerning with your finance? Again, how you deal with finances. You want your finances to change to match you. You have the coins here. It's not no dingy coins. It ain't no old coins. It's active coins. So you have finances. You have the empire. You even have the birds who navigate you to show you what is the new endeavors that you can add into your castle. So trust that the will of your environment, the willpower that you want to change in your environment is on your side. You are that wheel of fortune, Miss Leo. You are that wheel of fortune. Fortune is on your side to make whatever changes you want in your world. If fear is surrounding you by money, that will fade away. Why? Because you are the lioness. You are the hunter. So you know how to hunt to go after the things you want. But I feel this time, going after the things you want in a hunting mentality is not just you. Your will connects to something you love. Your will connects to the thing that you value the most. You naturally know how to hunt. But to have the will, inside you to want to hunt is different. Because now you have a reason for it. The wisdom to accept help from others. Uncertain self-employment will be self-employment. Connecting to earth signs like Taurus, like myself, reach out to me. keykeys.doorway at Gmail. I'll have that in the description box for you guys. Virgo. Then I have a Virgo friend. She's been helping me out immensely. I ain't even going front. And Capricorn. And Capricorn has been helping me out too. But I got to physically start seeing a Capricorn. Like a Capricorn advisor. Somebody to get me out of this hump too. I'm in the same boat with you. That's why I could connect to you on this one. By connecting to people and expressing your will to others will help change your whole environment for the better. This is your Christmas gift to you. Soulmate, by traveling Look at the, look at the, look at the here. I was just talking about Virgo. I was talking about that already. Giving, receiving, receiving, giving. Acknowledging, recognizing, recognizing, acknowledging. Hand in hand. Hand and hand. Yeah. You're in the house of Virgo. And the house of Virgo is all about giving and receiving, reciprocation. Gifts of money, time, or effort will be bestowed upon you. And that was felt when I was feeling that joy, that celebration. Gifts of money, time, or effort. Look, I'm a Taurus. And I'm greedy like that. Why have one when you can have it all? Have the whole Trinity. Gifts, one, masculine. Money, feminine. Time, soul. And you, from your efforts. New career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. Isn't that a good Christmas gift going into New Year's? I think so. So, Trinity, as you're walking out of the doorway into your world, know that as you're walking out, you're bringing out gifts of celebration, gifts of changes, gifts of emotional support. That's a beautiful thing. I love you. I love you. I love you. They will see you on the other side.